Yo guys, and welcome to another video. So Marvel went to the San Diego Comic Con and they have revealed some big news, as we know. So let's not waste time and let's talk about this. Kevin Feige comes up and he says he's only going to talk about 3 films, which obviously is a lie, as you know afterwards. Because yeah, and the 3 films which he first indicates are Captain America: Brave New World, Fantastic Four, and Thunderbolt. So let's start with the first one, and then we go with the big news, which is at the end. So the first news comes up that Giancarlo Esposito's character is gonna be called Sidewinder, who's basically a king of the Serpent Society, which is basically they represent snakes and stuff in the comic book, something like that. I'm not that, I don't know a lot of that side of thing, but yeah, he's playing that type of a character. So let's see how that goes. And then they showed a clip, another clip of Captain America: Brave New World, where it shows Harrison Ford is talking directly about the Celestial, which comes out of the Earth in the White House or something. He's talking about the Celestial or something during his message. So we know that they are recognizing that thing, and plus, this will introduce what is it called? Adamantium. The claws that the material which Wolverine's claws are made out of. Adamantium. You get it. You get it. It's being introduced into the MCU as well, through the Celestials, which was. Do you know if you watch Eternals and his hand was coming out like this? Yeah, that one. Uh, And plus, there was another clip as well where Harrison Ford turns into Red Hulk right in front of the White House whilst giving a speech, most likely talking about the Celestials and everything. And then they move on to Thunderbolts, and I think they talk about stuff like they show a clip. What's his name? David Harbour comes in like the Red Guardian. He comes in full costumes and of his character. The people are coming to the thing. Sebastian Stan is there. Florence Pugh comes in. All the cast of Thunderbolts come in. And then they show a clip where Yelena visits Red Guardian's apartment and calls him dad, and says that she has found a reason to live, which is killing other people. And then we know that Ghost has a new costume, and all the Thunderbolts are assigned to do the same job, but obviously it's a setup to basically kill them up, and yeah, and most likely we will see Sentry. They have not announced who is Sentry playing, but I'm sure there was like they and someone else came on the show as well. Forgot what the guy's name is. Doesn't say here. Uh, as Bob, who's most likely playing Sentry. Then they go on to Fantastic Four. So basically, the first one was like they're just coming and there was not a lot to talk about. But now come up with Fantastic Four. Uh, Personally, the most excited film I'm for. Like I think Captain America I'm excited as well. Thunderbolts I'm more like skeptical. This movie I'm excited for, Fantastic Four, which the filming will begin on Tuesday. But they released a teaser, which I think it was more like which looked very good. I've seen a little bit of the clip, which looks very good. Basically, it starts up with um, our what's his name, Reed Richards, is talking to a class, so he's teaching a class and stuff. And this is basically set in the 60s, sorry, 60s New York, but it is looking very like it's looking very modern, not modern. The design and everything looks very old, but it looks quite futuristic and style. Maybe because it's set in a different universe as well, as we know. So it looks very futuristic and it looks very nice. I can't lie, the designing and everything is done very well. And then at the end we see Galactus peeking through the building. Overall, I would say the first look they showed, they're wearing the costumes, the I mean like the astronaut costumes and everything, the design, the style, it looks beautiful, and it looks like this is going to be a fun movie to watch, and we're going to have fun watching this movie. And yeah, it looks very good. Obviously in the Comic-Con they showed the fantastic car as well flying through. They even showed it in the clip Overall, I will say the clip looks good. The peak of Galactus was very quick, but it's at the end looked very good. And basically, this is basically what they did. They had a chat about it, blah blah blah, and then the curtains went down, and the Russo brothers came out, and what we knew was the Russo brothers are gonna direct the two Avengers, which we knew. I think it was rumored for a long time, and we did knew about this type of news. But it is still a huge news. If you don't know who the Russo brothers are, you're not a big Marvel fan then. Civil War, uh, Endgame, Winter Soldier, Infinity War, all four of these movies were directed by them. So high hopes that these two will be good. So they're gonna direct Secret Wars, Avengers Secret Wars, which is coming in May 2027, where we're gonna see most of the bigger ones. And again, I forgot to say this in my last one. In the same video, that Fantastic Four will be in both Avengers film. So let's go back to here. Avengers Secret Wars. They will direct it, and then the big news comes out. The Avengers before Secret Wars is going to be called Doomsday, which is mad. Just the name Doomsday is mad. What they do afterwards is insane, as you will know. But oh my god, Avengers Doomsday, they're shifting it to Doom now. And if you have not read the comic books, I read Secret Wars comic book. Man, he is amazing. The like, I don't know how to say anything. Like, the power he has, the thing he has, like when he comes on, when you see him in the comic books, when he reveals like the first panel, you get goosebumps in there. Like, the guy is a very like tough character to play, and to play this tough character, they brought in Robert Downey Jr., which is, the reveal was amazing. I think this is the one of the best reveals I've seen of a character. Like, oh my god, what a reveal it was. He comes out, he does the iconic pose. But the thing is, loads of people are talking about, will he fit the character? What will happen? I agree with that, because obviously he played Iron Man. Now we're seeing him as a villain. He has to do it. And will he be a variant of Iron Man? That's the thing, who turns out to be Doctor Doom. But at the same time, I think the writing has to be good, because Doctor Doom is a character that has to play very well. But we need to remember that we're not gonna, most likely we're not gonna see RDJ's face. The thing is, his voice is what we're gonna see most, because Doctor Doom is basically has a big mask on his face. Like, he has a big mask, and his face is, and the reason he has a big mask is his face, because his face got disfigured and stuff. You can see in the comic books when he first reveals like takes his mask off, you can see his face is all disfigured and things like that. But overall, it will be fun to see Robert Downey Jr. back to Marvel. I think Marvel, people were saying, oh, we're missing the old Marvel. So they were like, there you go. We got Robert Downey Jr. back. We got Russo brothers back. And it's a mad journey for Doctor Doom. For Robert Downey Jr. From Iron Man to Doctor Doom. And wow. He ended as a hero, and he's coming back as a villain, and as a big villain. This is not small, short villain. No, he's a huge villain in the comic books. One of the most powerful villains in the comic books. Like, do you know they were setting up Kang? He might be more bigger than him, and I think that's the thing they're trying to do, because they're trying to move on now from all the stuff that happened. I think this is amazing, because the audiences are so happy right now with Deadpool and Wolverine. Now you've announced this, it makes them more excited. I thought, yeah, and I think next big news is, I think it's gonna come in the Disney. Do you know they do the Disney panel thing as well, which is gonna happen in September or something. I think that's where maybe we'll see the most stuff which is gonna happen, because we need Avengers is coming. We need like a little bit of the other three stuff they talked about in the panel, but this was a huge news. This just covers everything, just like RDJ as Doctor Doom. Let's see how he does. Overall, I'm excited for this new journey of Marvel. Russo brothers are back. RDJ is back. Hopefully, the upcoming movies that are coming up next year are good. The TV shows as well. And hopefully, Marvel is back strongly. And Deadpool Wolverine is just a little spark. And Marvel will just keep on going stronger and stronger and stronger because I love Marvel. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Peace.